Tablet 2. The Halls of Amenti. Deep in earth's heart lie the halls of Amenti, far neath the islands of sunken Atlantis, halls of the dead and halls of the living, bathed in the fire of the infinite all. Far in a past time, lost in the space-time, the children of light look down on the world, seeing the children of men in their bondage, bound by the force that came from beyond. Knew they that only by freedom from bondage could man ever rise from the earth to the sun? Down they descended and created bodies, taking the semblance of man as their own. The masters of everything said after their forming, "We are they who were formed from the space dust, partaking of life from the infinite all, living in the world as children of men, like and yet unlike the children of men." Then from a dwelling place far neath the earth's crust, blasted great spaces they by the power, spaces apart from the children of men, surrounded them by forces and power. Shielded from harm they the halls of the dead. Side by side then placed they other spaces, filled them with life and with light, and from above built they then the halls of Amenti, that they might dwell eternally there, living with life to eternity's end. 32 were there of the children, sons of light, who had come among men, seeking to free from the bondage of darkness those who were bound by the force from beyond. Deep in the halls of life grew a flower, flaming, expanding, driving backward the night, placed in the centre a ray of great potency, life-giving, light-giving, filling with power all who come near it. Placed they around its thrones 32 places for each of the children of light, placed so that they were bathed in the radiance, filled with the life from the eternal light. There, time after time, placed they their first created bodies, so that they might be filled with the spirit of life. 100 years out of each 1,000 must the light-giving light flame forth of their bodies, quickening, awakening the spirit of life. There in the circle from eon to eon sit the great masters, living a life not known among men. There in the halls of life they lie sleeping, free flows their soul through the bodies of men. Time after time, while their bodies lie sleeping, incarnate they in the bodies of men, teaching and guiding onward and upward, out of the darkness into the light. There in the halls of life, filled with their wisdom, known not to the races of man, living forever neath the cold fire of life, sit the children of light. Times there are when they awaken, come from the depths to be lights among men, infinite they among finite man. He who by progress has grown from the darkness, lifted himself from the night into the light. Free is he, made of the halls of Amenti, free of the flower of light and of life. Guided he then by wisdom and knowledge, passes from men to the masters of life. There he may dwell as one of the masters, free from the bonds of the darkness of night. Seated within the flower of radiance sit 7 lords from the space-time above us, helping and guiding through infinite wisdom the pathway through time of the children of men. Mighty and strange they veiled with their power, silent, all-knowing, drawing the life force, different yet one with the children of men, aye, different and yet one with the children of light, custodians and watchers of the force of man's bondage, ready to loose when the light has been reached. First and most mighty sits the veiled presence, lords of lords, the infinite 9, over the other from each the lords of the cycles, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, each with his mission, each with his powers, guiding, directing the destiny of man. There sit they, mighty and potent, free of all time and space, not of this world they, yet akin to it, elder brothers they, of the children of men, judging and weighing they with their wisdom, watching the progress of light among men. There before them I was led by the Dweller, watched him blend with one from above. Then from he came forth a voice saying, Great art thou, Thoth, among children of men, free henceforth of the halls of Amenti, masters of life among children of men. Taste not of death, except as those who will it. Drink thou of life to eternity's end. Henceforth forever is life, thine for the taking. Henceforth is death at the call of thy hand. Dwell here or leave here when thou desireth. Free is our mentor to the Son of Man. Take thou up life in what form thou desireth, child of light that has grown among men. Choose thou thy work, for all souls must labour. Never be free from the pathway of light. One step thou hast gained on the long pathway. Infinite now is the mountain of light. Each step thou taketh but heightens the mountain. All of thy progress but lengthens the goal. Approach ye ever in the infinite wisdom. Ever before thee resides the goal. Free are ye made now of the halls of Amenti, to walk hand in hand with the lords of the world. One in one purpose, working together, bring of light to the children of men. Then from his throne came one of the masters, taking my hand and leading me onward. Through all the halls of the deep hidden land, led me through the halls of Amenti, showing the mysteries that are known not to man. Through the dark passage downward he led me, into the halls where sits the dark death. Vast as space lay the great hall before me, walled by darkness but filled with light. Before me arose a great throne of darkness, veiled on it seated a figure of night. Darker than darkness sat the great figure, dark with a darkness not of the night. Before it then paused the Master, speaking the word that brings about life, saying, O Master of darkness, guide of the way from life unto life, before thee I bring a son of the morning. Touch him not ever with the power of night, call not his flame to the darkness of night. Know him and see him, one of our brothers, lifted from darkness into the light. Release thou his flame from its bondage, free let it flame through the darkness of night. Raise then the hand of the figure, forth came a flame that grew clear and bright, rolled back swiftly the curtain of darkness, unveiled the hall from the darkness of night. Then grew in the great space before me, flame after flame, from the veil of night. Unencountered millions leaped they before me, some flaming forth as a flower of fire. Others there were that shed a dim radiance, flowing but faintly from out of the night. Some there were that faded swiftly, others that grew from a small spark of light, each surrounded by its dim veil of darkness, yet flaming with light that could never be quenched, coming and going like fireflies in the springtime. Filled they with space, with light and with life. Then spoke a voice, mighty and solemn, saying, These are the lights that are souls among men, growing and fading, existing forever, changing yet living, through death into life. When they have bloomed into flower, reach the zenith of growth in their life. Swiftly then send I my veil of darkness, shrouding and changing to new forms of life, steadily upward throughout the ages, growing, expanding into yet another flame, lighting into the darkness with yet greater power, quenched yet unquenched by the veil of night. So grows the soul of men ever upward, quenched yet unquenched by the darkness of night. I, death, come and yet I remain not, for life eternal exists in all, only an obstacle, I in the pathway, quick to be conquered by the infinite light. Awaken, O flame that burns ever inward, flame forth and conquer the veil of night. Then in the midst of the flames, in the darkness, grew there one that drove forth the night, flaming, expanding, ever brighter, until at last was nothing but light. Then spoke my guide, the voice of the Master, See your own soul as it grows in the light, free now forever, the Lord of the night, Forward he led me through many great spaces, filled with the mysteries of the children of light, mysteries that man may never yet know of until he too is in the sun of the light. Backward then he led me into the light of the hall of the light. Knelt I then before the great masters, lords of all, from the cycles above. Spoke he then with words of great power, saying, Thou hast made free of the halls of Amenti, choose thy work among the children of men. Then spoke I, O great master, let me be a teacher of men, leading them onward and upward until they, too, are lights among men, freed from the veil of the night that surrounds them, flaming with light that shall shine among men. Spoke to me then the voice, Go, as yet will, so be it decreed. Masters are ye of your destiny, free to take or reject at will. Take yet the power, take yet the wisdom, shine as a light among the children of men. Upward then led me the dweller, dwelt I again among the children of men, teaching and showing some of my wisdom, son of the light, a fire among men. Now again I tread the path downward, seeking the light in the darkness of night. Bold ye and keep ye, preserve my record, guide shall it be to the children of men. Tablet 3. The Key of Wisdom. I, Thoth the Atlantean, give of my wisdom, give of my knowledge, give of my power. Freely I give to the children of men, give that they too might have wisdom to shine through the world from the veil of night. Wisdom is power, and power is wisdom, one with each other, perfecting the whole. Be thou not proud, O man, in thy wisdom. Discourse with the ignorant as well as the wise. If one comes to thee full of knowledge, listen and heed, for wisdom is all. Keep thou not silent when evil is spoken, for truth like the sunlight shines from above. He who oversteppeth the law shall be punished, for only through laws come the freedom of men. Cause thou not fear, for fear is the bondage, a fetter that binds the darkness of men. Follow thine heart during thy lifetime, do thy more than is commanded of thee. When thou hast gained riches, follow thou thine heart, for all these are of no avail if thine heart be weary. Diminish thou the time of following thine heart, it is abode of the soul. They that are guided go not to astray, but they that are lost cannot find a straight path. If thou go among men, make for thyself love the beginning and the end of the heart. If one cometh unto thee from counsel, let him speak freely, that the thing for which he hath come to thee may be done. If he hesitates to open his heart to thee, it is because thou, the judge, doeth wrong. Repeat thou not extravagant speech, neither listen thou to it, for it is the utterance of one not in the equilibrium. Speak thou not of it, so that he before thee may know wisdom. Silence is of great profit, an abundance of speech proveth nothing. Exalt not thine heart above the children of men, lest it be brought lower than the dust. If thou be great among men, be honoured for knowledge and greatness. If thou seekest to know the nature of a friend, ask not of his companion, but pass a time alone with him. Debate with him, testing his heart by his words and his bearing. That which goeth into the storehouse must come forth, and the things that are thine must be shared with a friend. Knowledge is regarded by the fool as ignorance, and the things that are profitable are to him hurtful. He liveth in death, it is therefore his food. The wise man lets his heart overflow, but keeps silent his mouth. O man, listen to the voice of wisdom, listen to the voice of light. Mysteries there are in the cosmos that unveiled fill the world with their light. Let he who would be free from the bonds of darkness first divine the material from the immaterial, the fire from the earth. For know ye that as earth descends to earth, so also fire ascends unto fire, and becomes one with fire. He who knows the fire that is within himself shall ascend unto the eternal fire, dwell in it eternally. Fire, the inner fire, is the most potent of all forces. for it overcometh all things, and penetrates to all things of the earth. Man supports himself only on that which resists, so earth must resist man, else he existeth not. All eyes do not see with the same vision, for to one an object appears of one form and colour, and to a different eye another. So also the infinite fire, changing from colour to colour, is never the same from day to day. Thus speak I forth of my wisdom, for a man is a fire burning bright throughout the night, never is quenched in the veil of darkness, never is quenched by the veil of night. Into men's heart I looked for my wisdom, found there not free from the bondage of strife, free from the toils, thy fire, O my brother, lest it be buried in the shadow of night. Hark ye, O man, and listen to this wisdom, where do name and form cease, only in consciousness, invisible and infinite force of radiance bright. The forms that ye create, by brightening thy vision, are truly effects that follow thy cause. Man is a star bound to the body, until in the end he is freed through his strife. Only by struggle and toiling thy utmost, from the star within thee bloom out in new life. He who knows the commencement of all things, free is his star from the realm of the night. Remember, O man, that all which exists is only another form of that which exists not. Everything that has being is passing into yet other being, and thou thyself art not an exemption. Consider the law, for all is law. Seek not that which is not of the law, for such exists only in the illusions of the senses. Wisdom cometh to all her children, even as they cometh unto wisdom. All through the ages the light has been hidden. Awake, O man, and be wise. Deep in the mysteries of life have I travelled, seeking and searching for that which is hidden. Listen ye, O man, and be wise. Far neath the earth's crust is the halls of Amenti, mysteries I saw that are hidden from men. Oft have I journeyed the deep hidden passage, looked on the light that is life among men. There neath the flowers of life, ever living, searched I the hearts and the secrets of men. Found I that man is but living in darkness, lighter of the great fire is hidden within. Before the lords of the hidden Amenti learned I the wisdom I gave unto men. Masters are they of the great secret wisdom, brought from the future of infinity's end. 7 are they, the lords of Amenti, overlords they of the children of morning, sons of the cycles, masters of wisdom. Formed are they not, they are the children of men. 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 are the titles of the masters of men. Far from the future, formless yet forming, came they as teachers for the children of men. Live they forever, yet not of the living, bound not to life, and yet free from death. Rule they forever, with infinite wisdom, bound yet not bound to the dark halls of death. Life they have in them, yet life that is not life. Free from all are the lords of all. Forth from them came the fourth of Logos, instruments they, the power o'er it all. Vast is their continent, yet hidden in smallness, formed by forming, known yet unknown. Free holds the key of all hidden magic, creator he of the halls of the dead, sending forth power, shrouded with darkness, binding the souls of the children of men, sending the darkness, binding the soul force, directing of negative to the children of men. 4 is he who loses the power, Lord he, of life to the children of men. Light is his body, flame is his continent, freer of souls to the children of men. 5 is the master, the lord of all magic, key to the word that resounds among men. 6 is the lord of light, the hidden pathway, path of the souls of the children of men. 7 is he who is the lord of the vastness, master of space and the key of the times. 8 is he who orders the progress, weighs and balances the journey of men. 9 is the Father, vast He of continents, forming and changing from out of the formless. Meditate on the symbols I give thee, keys are they, though hidden from men. Reach ever upward, O soul of the morning, turn my thoughts upward to light and to life, finding the keys of the numbers I bring thee, light on the pathway from life unto life. Seek ye my wisdom, turn thy thoughts inward, close not thy mind to the flower of light. Place in thy body a thought-formed picture, think of the numbers that lead thee to life. Clear is the pathway to he who has wisdom, open the door to the kingdom of light. Pour forth thy flame as the sun on the morning, shut out the darkness and live in the day. Take thee, O man, as part of thine being, the 7 who are but are not as they seem. Opened, O man, have I my wisdom, follow the path in the way I have led. Masters of wisdom, son of the morning light and life to the children of men.